Hello and welcome back to Suspended Fanimation. I'm your host, Dennis Bithoulkas, and it's time for Harley Quinn, or I should say the season finale of Harley Quinn, season 3, episode 10, The Horse and the Sparrow. Welcome, everybody. Let me take care of some business first. Don't mind the dogs in the background because those are my asshole neighbors that are outside that don't know what the fuck, common courtesy is. But anyway, let me take care of some business first, then we'll get down to it. If you like what you see here, like, share, and subscribe. If you're still on the fence about subscribing, take a look at the video that pops up at the very end here. YouTube takes the algorithms of all the stuff you've been watching and tries to match it as best as possible to one of the videos in my vast video library and pops it up here just for you. And if you like what you see there, hit that subscribe button down below there. And if you can, hit that like button, the share button as well. And if you're feeling lucky or you feel like gambling, you can hit that bell down below, and YouTube may or may not notify you when I come on live. So go over to suspendedfanimation.com. Take a look at the schedule I have up there. I change it every week. Also, I have all the links to my social media and all the links to my pages as well. All right. There's also going to be a contest, which I'm going to announce at the end of all of this too. And it's also in the description of this video too. So it's got all that stuff there. Spoiler alert, I am going to spoil the episode. If you have not seen the episode, go and watch it. Come on back. This will be a video you can comment down below in the comment section. Giving you enough time to hit pause, stop, whatever you need to do. All right. So pretty much we're just wrapping up what happened after the end of the last episode with, Jazzapajiza. God, that's a fucking hard thing to say. It really is. And the zombies have been quelled. The zombie hordes have been quelled for the most part. Gotham is somewhat back to normal. And of course, we have the Thomas Wayne movie coming out. A Hard Wayne Must Fall, something like that, I think is what it's called, which I thought was kind of funny. And sorry. And then my dog's acting up now too. So that's the other thing that was happening there. So yeah, this is pretty much we have a not really a parting of the ways, but as Ivy was telling Harley has evolved beyond becoming a villain. She is now looked at as a hero. And like I said in the last episode, when I was reviewing that one too, is that she is on the path to becoming this anti-hero, if you will. And that's where we're completing this whole journey, if you will, this whole journey, going down there. And Ivy is still a villain, and she gets approached by Lex Luthor while she's at like a Costco, if you will, and he wants her to head up the Legion of Doom. In fact, he's going to pay her to lead up the Legion of Doom, and also he's going to let her control it however she wants to. Which is interesting. So we've got Harley, who is going to be a force for good, Poison Ivy, who's going to be a force for evil, and of course, they are still together. And during this whole movie, the movie premiere, for the Thomas Wayne movie that Clayface is in, Clayface is having an existential crisis as well because he's playing Billy Bob Thornton, who is playing Thomas Wayne, and of course, Billy Bob Thornton is dead. And he wants the accolades of being an actor. He wants everyone to know it's actually him and not Billy Bob Thornton that's playing Thomas Wayne. But all of this also is kind of a ruse, if you will. So a part of the deal for the Legion of Doom leadership is that Lex Luthor wants Poison Ivy to kill Joker. Remember, Joker is mayor now at this point. And he's put in a tax, an evil lair tax is what it is. And so, of course, Harley and Ivy grab Joker. They tie him up, and it's supposed to be at the final act of the movie. They're supposed to kill Joker, and that's going to be done with it. Harley keeps making all these mistakes, like not bringing her bat. There are things that she is doing to delay this. She doesn't want to kill anybody at this point. And at one point, when she goes to go get her bat, Joker and Ivy are talking about this and kind of realizing that that's what's going on, is that she's not into this. She doesn't want to do the villain thing anymore. And again, this is part of the evolving out of becoming a villain to a hero. And also through all of this, Bruce Wayne is in the lobby of this movie of his parents' death and kind of is having his own crisis, of course, because he's having to relive this memory and can he get through it? And of course, Harley runs into him and says, "Hey, I'm here for you. Do the breathing exercises, all that kind of stuff," and kind of gets him through it. We get through the movie, and of course, Clayface has to reveal who he is. No one believes him. They think that Billy Bob Thornton is a shapeshifter, and so which is of its own comedy as well. Bane shows up still in his top hat because, of course, it's a movie premiere and everyone's in, black suit and tie. And Joker does not die. Instead, Joker has his own twist, and he has his clown posse come in and they arrest Bruce Wayne for tax evasion, which I thought was kind of interesting. I guess he hasn't paid taxes in 10 years, something like that is what's going on. And being a billionaire, usually I didn't think billionaires actually paid taxes. That's not like us normal folk, you know, looking at you, Bezos and Musk and all you other fucking filthy millionaires out there. Anyway, so of course Bruce gets led away in handcuffs, and he tells Batgirl that she's the one that's in charge of the Bat family now at this point, and needs to act accordingly. And he's going to serve out his time in Blackgate Prison. As the Bat family is on the roof and getting ready to go out on patrol because the bat signal goes up in the sky, who happens to bust out but Harley Quinn and says that she's going to work with them at this point, right? So that's where we leave off on this season, I guess you could say, with Poison Ivy getting ready to head up the Legion of Doom, and Harley working with the Bat family. Who knows what's going to happen now at this point? And Joker being mayor of Gotham. So there's all kinds of weirdness going on here. No one died in this episode. I love also how Alfred is reburying Martha and Thomas Wayne, zombie Martha and Thomas Wayne, and their roots, because they're zombie root people now, I guess is what it is, or keep coming up out of the ground a little bit, and he's smacking it down and of course doesn't get invited to the premiere, but that's how Bruce is. So not a great send off, but it was just a kind of a wrap up, and got everything done there. And Frank, of course, being Frank, as he is, kind of walks Poison Ivy through all of this stuff, telling her that she now has a confidence he hasn't seen in her before, and that she can do this shit. She can actually lead the Legion of Doom. And he actually tells her at one point, and 3 people are going to compliment you within the next 12 hours. And sure enough, 3 people do compliment her in the next 12. It's kind of funny. It's the old chain email, if you will, or chain mail of good luck's going to come to you in the next 24 hours. And yeah, anyway, so I thought it was great. Yeah, JB Smoove as Frank is hilarious, especially when he's just rolling up a big joint, which is kind of weird, having a plant roll up another plant to smoke it to get high. It was weird, but existential at the same time. So what else is going on? I'm going to lead right into the contest here is what I'm going to do. So once this becomes a video, you can comment down below in the comment section of this video. As long as you are living within the continental United States, you're eligible. Otherwise, unfortunately, I can't ship out to internationals, even Canada. It's like double the fucking shipping costs. It's ridiculous. I just can't afford it. Sorry. So that's the reason why it's open to continental United States residents only. So what I got here is this is actually from season 2, I want to say. Yeah, I believe it was season 2. There are 4 enamel pins. You're going to get one of them if you win. So Catwoman is prize number 1, Bane is prize number 2, Queen of Fables is prize number 3, and Joker right there is prize number 4. So there you go. That is what you are fighting for, or that's what you're going to be commenting for in the comment section. And Tuesday of next week, I'm going to do a special podcast here, picking out the winners live, on the live stream. And then you'll have 48 hours if your name is chosen to send me your mailing address if I don't already have it, because I do have a lot of mailing addresses right now. And once I get that, I'll send it out to you. I'm not going to do runners up. We're just going to do one person per pin. And then after that, if there are no takers on the pin, they just go back into the kitty for next year. I have another set pen. I ordered 2 of these guys. I want to say I got one of them for free, if I'm not mistaken. It was because of the DC Universe. It's actually a DC Universe pin set, and I want to say I got one of them for free, and the other one I think I paid like a little bit of money for, so it wasn't too bad. Hey, Godswill Warrior. So, yes, I've seen your posts. So yes, Pen, I do have a Bane pin already. I actually have all, the 4 pins, so I am keeping a set for myself. That's why I had the extra pin set. I knew I was going to be giving those away at some point in time. But there you have it. So, with that said, what else do I have going on for the rest of this week? Well, tomorrow is going to be Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. Saturday, I'm going to be off. Sunday will be the Sunday edition of Saturday Morning Blast Off, where I take the genre news of the week and any genre stuff you guys want to talk about. Or it could be another spoiler alert. I don't know. Right now, news is fairly down low after the D23 Expo. So we'll see what happens. Monday will be House of the Dragon. Tuesday is going to be the contest results for the Harley Quinn pins. These guys. And then Wednesday I'm going to be off. Thursday is going to be She-Hulk, and that's where we wrap up there. We just go there. Wednesday, I take that back. Wednesday, I'm not off. Wednesday is going to be Andor. I keep forgetting that. Wednesday is going to be Andor episode 1. Blech. I'll get it down. Once I write down the schedule for next week, I'll remember, because it'll be up on the schedule. So, that's where we have it. And I'll do episodes 2 and 3 probably on Saturday of next week for that, for Andor. All right. So with that said, I'm going to let you guys go for the night. I want to thank everyone who joined me tonight in the chat, and thank you if you made it this far in the video. If you're still on the fence about subscribing, take a look at the video that pops up at the very end here. YouTube takes the algorithms of all the stuff you've been watching and tries to match it as best as possible to one of the videos in my vast video library and pops it up here just for you. And if you like what you see there, hit that subscribe button down below there. And if you can, hit that like button and the share button as well. And if you want to know when I'm going to be on live again next, go over to suspendedfanimation.com. Take a look at the schedule I have up there. I change it every week. Also, I have all the links to my social media there and all the links to my pages as well. All right. Thank you. I will see you guys again tomorrow for Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. Until then, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Otherwise, you may just realize that, are you going to become a hero? Or are you going to become a villain? It's kind of, I don't know. It's all passe at this point anyway. Thanks, everybody. I will see you again tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night. Stay safe, be well, take care. Wear those masks, get those vaccine shots, get the boosters as well. They don't work without the boosters. And stay safe out there, everyone. Thanks. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night. Good night, everyone.